Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to your What They Don't Want You to Know reading. This is going to be for May. And just know that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave out the rest. This may already be playing out for you guys, some of you guys, and this may be the energy that you're finding yourself in at this current time, or this could also be playing out in the very near and or distant future. But the time frame isn't what I'm looking at, so the month is really just for my own record keeping. You may actually see this play out already, like I said. Alright, so Capricorn, I did a quick pre-shuffle for you guys before I got started, just to kind of get an idea of what I'm getting myself into, what kind of reading, what kind of energies your person's holding currently towards you at this time. It could also be towards you, towards somebody else, or just what they're going through right now. We're going to spy on them a little bit, as that's what you want to call it, but we're going to check into their energy, okay? I cannot help it if this is you that I am picking up completely. This is just whatever my spirit guides want me to see, feel, and read at this current time. It was interesting because I was talking about fire and water in the start of your reading before I got disconnected and had to do your video again. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They came out very strongly in your reading. But I was also talking about how fire and water it's not mutually compatible. There's a bit of friction here. It's not, an easy flow. There's more of an irritation. There's more of a complexity. It's not a harmonious blend of sorts. It's not like earth and water or fire and air. There's some sort of friction, or there's some sort of irritation. Now, going on into your reading, I was starting to get that from your person. They were feeling very disheartened by a lot of things going on in their lives. It seems to me that from their energy, it was very complex. Like they're either a very complicated person, or they keep finding themselves in very complicated situations. And the reason for that, I don't really know, but I do see that they had a lot of choices. 7 of Cups was their first starting card, and that to me was just like, oh, no wonder I was getting this like fire and water feeling, like a lot of blending of two heavy energies here. And when I was getting towards the end of your reading, I was seeing that they do have strong feelings towards you, but they are very confused, of course, with the 7 of Cups coming out as your first card. And they also had the Devil and the Tower. And also, what else did I see? The Devil, the Tower, and the 8 of Cups reversed. Tells me they have been finding themselves, finding themselves in a pickle. They want to get out of it. They want their cake and eat it too. They want to leave a situation but still feel very tied or bonded to either a person or a situation they want to get out of, but for some reason they can't. And they always seem to kind of go back to a situation, or they find themselves reliving the past, or, unable to break free from something that was very complicated. And so I also asked, what is it that they feel about you? And I got the King of Pentacles. Is interesting because you guys are the King of Pentacles. He or she does not matter in these general readings. But I got towards you, they felt the Lovers, and they felt the 8 of Cups reversed, and they felt the Ace of Swords. That tells me they're unable to move on. They still feel very strong, committed connection with you. This is a lover situation, a twin flame, spiritually committed or connected relationship. It's like 2 peas in a pod. You guys, you really fit. Or this could just be a soulmate relationship. Soulmates come into our lives in many different forms, but they want the truth and they want to communicate, but they don't really know how to. That's pretty much what I was getting in your reading. Cappies, and we haven't even started yet. So you had a very interesting reading, and I kind of wanted to say that just so I could be like, see, I told you if these cards repeat again before getting started. All right, so Capricorn, what is it that they don't want you to know? And what is it that they're dealing with right now that your spirit guides want you to know about you or towards you? Okay. They want a practical new start. They want to move towards a new beginning with the Knight of Pentacles. They're not in a rush and they're not in a hurry. The Magician reverse tells me they... okay, let's take a look here. You know, what they don't want you to know is that they can be a little bit... It's interesting here. We do have strong earth coming out towards you, okay? We do have feelings, okay? You know, what they feel towards you at this time is... I want to say they're disappointed. I don't know how that's going to make sense. And it's very complicated with you. This is a very complicated situation. Why? I don't know if it's because you guys have been previously married, engaged, or perhaps lived together. Some of you guys have known this person for a very long time, possibly since you guys were children, or may have met each other through family. Some of you guys have, it's also because you guys met each other at work. I have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. One is reversed. I'm also getting here, it's a very complicated situation that they feel towards you because they do have feelings. They feel some sort of growth. I don't know. They feel like they have emotionally, physically, or spiritually evolved in some sort of way with the Hierophant. The Hierophant really, to me, talks about they want marriage, okay? They want something stable. They want something traditional. It's a very spiritual card, but at the same time, this is like into, this is more into traditions and routines. It's more like, with the Hierophant, it's like the system, the established system. So what they want with you, it seems kind of like they're at odds or against themselves with you because they want what their family, their friends, their loved ones have always had, but then they want something traditional. At the same time, they don't feel that this is a traditional and or normal situation or a relationship with you. First card is the Magician reverse, you know. They feel like with you, this is not a normal or your typical relationship. There's a lot of weirdness about it, for lack of better words. But, you know, something that happened between the two of you, it may have left them a bit heartbroken here. With the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, this talks about a lot of sadness here. It talks about experiencing a lot of loneliness, feeling stabbed in the back, and feeling as if, you know, they've been disappointed in some sort of way. And again, this could be how you feel towards them or they feel towards you, but this is just the energies that are coming out from either yours or their side. What I'm also getting here for you guys is a strong earth sign. You guys are an earth sign. Also water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may have it in their sun, moon, rising. But how they feel about this connection is that they're very pulled in many different directions, okay? First card being the Magician reverse. It's like, you know, kind of, they want this relationship. They want to become closer to you, but there's something very unstable about your connection, or at least that's how they feel. They really do have feelings. They have strong emotional feelings towards you, and they see this as a commitment or a relationship they want to get themselves in. They want to be a part of or be committed to. Like, you make them so happy with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. It talks about marriage. this talks about like finding the one. Like this is like, you know, when you meet someone, you're like, wow, that's my soulmate right there. Or like, you know, like, yeah, I think this is the one for me. You know, if you know how you know when you're just dating people, and if it doesn't work out, you're just like, you know, it's just fun. But then there's also that person that you meet and you're like, why are we so similar? Why are we so similar? Why are we so alike? And, you know, we're so alike. And it's something about you is very familiar to them. You guys share a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of shared differences, okay? We're very alike, and also at the same time, something that we... it's a bit weird, okay? It's like a very weird and complicated relationship. Their feelings right here is a bit confusing, at least to them. And there's something that you guys went through here with the Ten of Swords reverse and the Five of Cups. It tells me they're not completely over the situation. Something that happened between you two has had them stuck. I'm getting this feeling like they usually move on rather quickly. But with you, they've had I don't know if you guys are broken up or separated. Some of you guys maybe just not, you know, communicating very well. Maybe the communication is little to none. But with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands, it tells me for some of you guys may have had some sort of, you know, encounterance or a meeting, or have seen them, and that made them really happy, but sad and upset, disturbed, confused. But also, if you guys have broken up or have not seen each other in a while, or have had your differences shared, have had a breakup or whatever, this person here is still stuck. Okay, Ten of Swords reversed with the Five of Cups. It tells me they have possibly tried to move on, but they can't find anybody quite like you. They still hold feelings for you, whether they want to admit it or not. You know, Five of Cups talks about sadness, sorrow, grief, despair, regret. They have those kind of feelings and emotions towards the situation at this time, Bella. But they also have the Ten of Swords reversed. It's like they're still unable to get over it. Alright, so let me clarify the Magician reverse and the Hierophant here, Queen and King of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. And we are going to end this reading with Spirit's advice. If you find yourself resonating with this reading, we will get a card, hopefully just one. Sometimes they fall out, and I don't really want to read more than one today. But let's take a look. I wasn't ready for this, but I will look at it. What is this? We have the Four of Wands again. Messages are repeating. We have the Emperor. We have the Three Cups, and we have the Moon. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be involved, or could be about, could be one of their signs. See, they knew they were doing something abnormal. I keep feeling abnormal. You know, this happened. Like, this wasn't something that they typically or normally did or do. They want something traditional. They're used to something more traditional, or they're used to something more, you know, the Hierophant really with the Magician. This just kind of, I mean, this person's also like, it's very complicated. And it could be, you know, this is like them wanting to be in a different relationship. Or they don't want to be where they're at. And if they are where they're, the reason why they are there, if they are somewhere where they don't want to be, it's just because it's traditional, or because it's more commonly or better or well accepted, or they had made prior arrangements. But their first starting card with the Magician reverse tells me they don't really want to be there. The Hierophant again, wow. How confusing. This could be something with a Taurus, okay? They know what they want. This person knows what they want. For these two cards to come out like that, with the Magician reverse, and I was so focused on that too. That's kind of funny how that came out. Right, so we have the Hierophant here, and we have the Hierophant here. So the Magician reverse tells me they're in a situation right now where they don't want to be in. They want to be perhaps with someone who has strong Taurus in their chart. They want to leave a marriage, or leave a partner, or leave a situation. Excuse me. My nose got really itchy just now reading this. It was funny. Ten of Swords reverse tells me they're not over the past. They're not over a person. They have to make a difficult decision. Their guards are up, and it's King of Wands. So it could be about, like didn't I say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? They keep falling out. This person here is pretending to not care. Pretending to not see, pretending to not feel. They could be dating other people, but no one is really capturing or really holding their heart. Because their heart, is kind of, their heart belongs to another. It's clear as day to me right here. But with the King of Wands coming out, Nine of Wands and Judgment, this is like, still acting and looking and pretending to be on the market, like out, they're hiding and they're covering something up, okay? And it's they're hiding, covering something up for sure. Okay, let's see, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles upright, and I feel like it's because they met this person who they know who they're supposed to be with, but they have to pretend something here, the Knight of Wands. Okay, this happened, like I'm feeling this happened. That's my hot, sexy, flighty card. This is like falling for somebody who they were not ready to fall in love with, or didn't see it coming. But then there's a lot of there's a lot going on in their head. They have, they're being pulled in many different directions right now. It's like eating away at them. All of these thoughts that they have, it's sort of troublesome for them, and they just want something to be cleared away. They do have feelings. They're waiting for the right opportunity, the Three of Wands, okay, waiting for a chance, waiting for the perfect timing kind of energy here. I'm feeling guided to check on something. Give me a second. Yeah, okay, so that's what it is. They're waiting for something to change. They're waiting for the results of their past efforts. They're waiting for that arrival of a certain opportunity. So in the time being, they're continuously improving and continuously moving in the direction that they're supposed to walk in. They're continuously progressing, and they're waiting for that time, waiting for the results or for something to change until this opportunity is made and or given, or until it cross paths with them again. So I don't know how that's going to make sense for you guys, but that's what I'm getting. Four of Wands here tells me that opportunity may imply relationship until they cross paths in order for the right timing to reconnect or connect and or, you know, come together, or for some sort of stability where they can take their relationship with you to a higher level of commitment in some sort of way, where they can foster from a friendship into a relationship, you know, taking it further. They're waiting for that opportunity too, but in the time being, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Watching, waiting, deciding, and thinking, critically analyzing the situation. Some of you, they're stalking. Or not stalking, but they're checking up on social media. They're learning something. They found out recently about something. Okay. Found out recently about something. About someone. Or they recently heard something from someone about you. Alright, so advice here. If you find yourself resonating with this energy, let's take a look. What is Spirit's advice for this reading? Spirit's advice, one card, please. Oh my gosh, I felt very strongly. Okay, so it's not that simple. Okay? It's not as it seems. As we know, the Magician Reverse was sort of implying that to me already, you guys. It's not as it seems. There's something very strange, and I feel very connected to your reading. It's almost like it's like captivating. It's like really holding on to me for some reason. And I have this really, really weird, strange message to give to you guys for those that resonate with this. Something about breathe. Or you may be a yoga instructor, you might practice meditation. It's not as it seems, okay? There is something that you need to hear from this reading, because with the Hierophant, that kind of I don't know what it was doing, but it kind of stirred up something within me. Some kind of like, I don't know, it was kind of weird how I was looking at the Hierophant, thinking about why the Hierophant came out. Then it came out with it clarified it with the same card from another deck. So it was like kind of Spirit like telling me like I'm on the right track of whatever it was that I was feeling at the time, just going with the reading. And here we go. I'm telling you guys again, it's something to do with this connection that you guys have with one another. It's very difficult. It's very complicated to see that. But it's not as simple as it seems. Somebody here may get that. I don't know how, but it's also telling me that it's this. Remember, I was being guided to read something or to look something up, and it was like they're waiting for that opportune moment, or for your paths to cross again, or for something to manifest, you know. Based on their past efforts, they're waiting for something to be either given or to manifest due to their past efforts, and they're looking towards relationship or stronger commitment, or taking their relationship to another stages of development or a stronger level of commitment. And here we have soulmates. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you guys for your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys later. I love this reading. Bye, guys.